Hey guys, and welcome back to another vlog. So today we are at a new shop that we've never been to. This one is in Georgetown, Texas, and it is called Second Helping. I shared out my video yesterday to people online, and they said to check out this place and that it was like the upscale shop of another local place called the Caring Place. So I read that it was upscale and I thought, I wonder what exactly that means. What will the prices be like? What sort of items will they have? And I thought, okay, let's check it out. So we are here, let's go. Okay, so right off the bat, this place is pretty cool. So it's kind of like an antique shop, and like that seems what it's kind of laid out like. It's got all these individual rooms and stuff, but the prices are really good. And this is a really nice clock. I wonder if it actually works. Oh, it says it's a display case clock as is. So maybe it doesn't work, but it's $100. Ooh, it's got that pretty kind of chicken wire at the bottom. This little parrot picture or whatever these birds are called, cockatoos. It's only $2, and that's so funny. I actually really like that. And all these sweet flowers. I like this these teacups because they're a little bit taller, but they still have a nice thin lip. And they all match, but they're all a little bit different. $8. I wonder if that's for the set or if that's per. It's nice and heavy. I like this color blue. This like powdery blue is so pretty to me. All these individual little serving bowls. That's cool. You could do like individual little blueberry pies or something, or little peach cobblers, or all sorts of stuff. And it says soup or bean, but with all the fruits on it, I feel like you could do something a little bit more festive, like for fall or something. This is pretty. I think I'd like it more if it were just a regular silver or just plain silver that I could polish up. What is this? Looks like something you hang from the ceiling. It's $100, just decorative. I saw something like this, like where people just hang random stuff from the ceiling or like will decorate so eclectically. We went to an Airbnb in New Mexico and it was like that, and they're so interesting to look at. I really like the colors on this artwork, and it looks like it's original artwork, all signed. And I've been seeing a lot of these glass candle holders, which is so funny because I didn't feel like I saw them for the longest time, and now I'm seeing them everywhere. And it says, oh, it is a pair. And they've got it set up with an orange candle for fall. Ooh. These are pretty, a little champagne coupe, and they're nice and heavy. $20 for the set of 4. Ooh, this would look nice in my bathroom downstairs. We have that kind of powdery blue almost. Oh, look at the colors on that. It looks like there's some markings on there, so it's probably handmade. How pretty. I love these colors.
And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 napkin holders. Kind of cute, huh? Unique looking.
This is pretty. I wonder if it's a print. This place is pretty large. It's gonna take me a while to go through all of it, which I'm not mad about because I have a few hours set aside specifically for this. These mugs are cool. Stoneware Japan, $12 for the set of 4. See, these are really good prices too, which I appreciate because then you can actually get quite a few things and decorate your house without feeling like you've gone so overboard. Do you know what I mean? This is kind of cool. See, another one of these. I really like these. Oh, a little chip and dip bowl with a matching partner. Oh, it says glazed pottery on it, but it doesn't say handmade at all or anything. I don't see any sort of signature on that one. But it looks handmade. Oh, a big old gash in it. It looks like rats. Oh, this little rose caught my eye. That's pretty. And this tray is all shined up, beautiful. Ooh, look at this. Oh, it's got little clips on it. Not for sale. That's what it says. Is that copper? With a floral frog on it? I wonder what they used it for. And look how sweet this is. This is hand painted. And I really like this frame. It matches it nicely. Oh, I like that. This is a cool floor lamp. It's nice and detailed. It's just not very tall. It's maybe like right at 5 feet tall, which could be good for a little seating area. These are pretty. There's a bunch of them hanging around, and they're $3 each. Oh, $5 for that one. $3. This must be the table runner. And a little place setting. How pretty is that? Very Christmassy. Oh, this is cool with its little ponytail. Why does it have that? Like it's so much more without. Here's another fall setup. This is pretty. Metal with the black and the white. Cranberry scoop. This is cool. So you would use this to like rake through your bushes. And I think cranberries grow in the water, so that helps filter out the water as you scoop it, but that would be really neat. That's a neat decorative piece to have on display. And these, could you imagine these little birds on like a fall table setting? How sweet that would be, how interesting and pretty. These little pumpkins. If you wanted to get stuff like this, I would suggest having holiday totes that you could like replace all of your normal everyday things with it around the holidays, so that way you don't have like an abundance of things sitting out. This cabinet is gorgeous. $300 for this beveled cabinet. That wood is so pretty, it would go perfect in my house. This is a cool little tea set. And people that collect these, that's nice to have. I like the gold. You just can't put gold in the microwave, which I know is like dumb to think about, but I like my stuff to be more practical. And it looks like this cabinet has sold. Look how gorgeous that is. With the subtle hand painting on it of the florals. That's pretty. Oh, and those pheasants in the snow with the gorgeous ornate frame. Just beautiful. Ooh. Here's a bunch of silver all shined up. Remember how I said I need some ladles? Always need more serving forks and stuff. Ooh, $200 for these. I wonder why. What makes these so different? They are pretty though. All the animals. I just found a little like cat plant the other day and I love it. Look at these glasses. Beautiful and tall. Ooh. I love the black rim on these. That's so pretty with the little soft, delicate pink, and it's a whole set. Look at these. This is gorgeous. Wooden details, and they're gold or brass. $40 for this whole set. I really like the boxes like this. I saw a few up front that have like a whole set with the boxes. This is an interesting piece of art. Spirit mass is what it says. I saw it. What caught my eye was this bowl in the middle with all the fish. It kind of reminded me of like zodiac signs. This is a nice floor lamp. Oh, it says display piece only, but still very pretty. Oh, this is nice. I've been looking for tall plant stands like that, something to just kind of like sit on the floor and look pretty. This is really neat. Too bad it's a display piece. I like the hooks on it quite a bit. Oh, these teeny tiny little brass candlesticks. I like these. A set of 3 for 10 bucks. That's so cool. I like this. This is interesting. I think it's like colored pencil or pastels or something. Oh, you see these? This is what my mom decorated my room with when I was a little girl. Is that crazy? A ton of these masks everywhere, and the porcelain dolls too. I actually liked them. I feel like a lot of people would say that they were kind of freaked out by them, but I never was. I always thought they were so interesting. And I had this like thing above my bed. It was like a shelf all the way above my bed that spanned the wall. And they were all lining it, the dolls, and I would go up there and pull them down and just like hand move them around. Which probably explains why I am the way I am today, how much I love like all this weird old stuff. Shout out, Mom, thank you. But this whole corner is kind of cool because it's like all Japanese. Oh, and I saw this at the very top, but that doesn't look Japanese. That looks like Mayan, doesn't it? And I always like these lamps with the tassels, but I mean, if I want my house to feel like more grandma-y, this is what I would add. Try to find the balance for mid-century modern sort of style. And these at the very bottom, how cool is that? These, oh wow, these are real. 12 bucks for decorative little pieces. All of these are really cool. I like that one, but it's a little clunky. And I like this fish if it were just done a little bit better. I've been finding a lot of hammered copper pieces like that. And isn't that neat with an actual piece? My mom would like that. Here's a bunch of this needlepoint stuff, I think is what it's called. All Put Together has been buying a bunch of stuff like that. She said it sells really well. Another one, a little snowy scene. Here's another room. Oh my. Look at that. That is detailed. Even these little rungs on the side all have detailing up and down. Wow. What a piece. $100. Bunch of cute kids' clothes. My little niece. She's like 6 months old now. She's so sweet, but her mom actually hand makes a bunch of her clothes, which is really cool. She's really good at it. And actually she does like 1800 styles outfits that she makes all by hand. She's super duper talented. Look at these sweet little babies. Oh, I love those. He looks so cute with his little dimples. And this is fabric. I wonder if it's, I don't think it's been painted. I think it's been printed, but I like the little doggy. Oh, look how sweet that is. A mommy kissing her baby to bed, and you hang it on the wall in a nursery. That's pretty. And I love this velvet ribbon they chose to hang it with. Oops. Look at these. A set of 2 brass ones, candle holders. These are so cool. And they hang on the wall. I might have to snag these. I'm trying to do like a loop before I decide what I'm gonna get. But this is really nice, this lamp. I like these tassels. It's just so big. So it's gonna take up a lot of table space. You'd have to have a large area like this that you're putting it on. And you would want that. You wouldn't want to have a tiny little lamp on a big piece like this. Otherwise it would look so dwarfed. They've got some really cool art pieces in here. Like this guy in his outfit, his Sunday best. Oops. I love that they have this table staged. This dark wood is so pretty. And the red on the chairs. Gives you a great idea of what you can do with their stuff. And like these napkins, very pretty, the linens. I like the white. I just have so many cream colored napkins. But these chargers are pretty. Oh, they're, oh, I thought they were metal. No, I think they're painted on top. And these wine glasses are interesting. Interesting shape. They look like tulips. I think they're supposed to look like, resemble a flower. Which I think would be more appropriate on a spring table. Wouldn't a gold rim look so pretty on this table? But here's a bunch of silver. This is kind of like what mine looks like. They have this fireplace area and this greyhound dog caught my eye. How funny. So sleek. And these, I wonder, I like this little tassel, but I wonder if these glass balls would catch the light and like set your house on fire. Have you seen crazy videos and stories about that? That's insane. I would be terrified about that. Like actually, I'm kind of terrified about having a lot of glass sitting out in general because of that. But they've got so many pretty items. Ooh, this is interesting. Oh, I thought it was like a gray. And these greens. It's a pretty color green. It's hard to tell in this light, but it's kind of more olivey or like lime. Oh, look how sweet. Oops. Pretty good at drawing attention to myself with talking to myself left and right, ringing bells. At least I haven't dropped anything yet. Here's another carousel. Oh, why does it feel so flimsy? Somebody must have had a collection of little carousel horses. Oh, they're so small and cute, delicate. And a little kitty on a chair. Ooh, it's a rocking chair. That's so nerve-wracking. I don't think the cat belongs up there, does it? Oh yeah, it does. Affections offerings. Ooh, that's neat. There's someone's collection of bears. These are sweet. There's so many of them. Oh, little gardening bear. And someone else's collection of these little guys. Like this cat and these ducks. Oh, this carousel belongs with the other ones over there. Pretty glass salt and pepper shakers, and those over there. And a little fairy. She's sweet. This is pretty, a little perfume bottle. If this were just a little bit larger, you could put like soap in it or something. These peacocks. Little marble accents. That's funky. Okay, so I came back around and somebody showed me that this actually does not belong in there, which was a weird display choice, but it actually is supposed to have one of these. There's a matching one over here, and this sweet lady saw me looking at the ponytail light, or the ponytail thing, and showed me that this is supposed to be a cigarette lighter. How cool is that? All of this for cigarettes. I guess she put the oil in that top part. Oh, isn't that cool? I like that, and that looks hand-drawn. That doesn't look like a print. See, it's got a signature. Some diamond dots framed so nicely. And this is all hand-painted. Look how beautiful with those colors and stuff. That's gorgeous. And this hand-painted owl as well for only $18. And here's a bunch of tablecloths. This one's got some gold in it. That's pretty. Let's see how big it is. Ooh. Oh, that's so pretty. Do you think it's too big? Or this is perfect for like a large table? I wonder if it's too big. But here's another white one that's also textured. Ooh. That's a good size. I like this, but there's another one. Oh, it's an oval. This one matches the one I have at home. Which I love, and it actually just got honey all over it, and I only have one of them. Well, guess I'm getting this one too. That would be nice to have two of them. Oh, but it's $15. Well, it looks like I have good taste. Okay, well, I'm not gonna get both white ones. I'm gonna get this shiny poinsettia one. And then I found this gray one, which will actually be better for a tablecloth anyways, because you know that they're gonna get all stained quickly. I like this lamp. That's different, with it being etched glass instead of the cut glass. Little florals in there. And this decanter's cool. That kind of looks like a light bulb. I really like this big picture. This matting color almost matches my wall color perfectly. That could be cool, and I like the size of it with the little like red pink kind of details along the framing. Here's a little rainbow, oh, it's not a rainbow trout, it's a Royal Copenhagen trout. That's interesting. Oh, I like this duck picture. That's pretty. Very peaceful. I like that it's a textured matting as well. With this guy, could you imagine? Oh, it says it has a missing flag. But could you imagine that guy staring at you every time you walk around your house? Oh, these little cowboys and cowgirls dancing together. Oh, this is funny. It's Bigfoot in the woods candle holder. Cast Bigfoot on your wall. And here's a nice box. Man, that's heavy, but that's pretty stone. And this guy with his giant horns. I think that's real. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's just a casting. And this young man looks so dapper with his hair all combed. Looks like the kid from The Sandlot, doesn't he? This is interesting. This wood carving crane, I think is what it is. Oh, let's see. Very cool piece. This is gorgeous. And look, these come off because that is so much prettier without the blue. But look how pretty. This would match perfectly with my wall sconces I have. Here's an interesting lamp. I don't know what that is supposed to be, like some sort of picture, but interesting. I like the shade on it. Okay, so this is their outside area. Aw. That's cute. Super cute. These plates are pretty. Oh, with the green and the blue and the gold. That's really nice. Do you think the person that made this drank all of the wine to get all the corks, or do you think they bought them? Is buying the corks cheating? Look. A brass trivet. It's like a butterfly or a moth. How sweet. Oh, that's pretty. You could put that on the wall if you wanted to. Look at this set. Oh, with the blue and the green. It says it comes with 37 pieces for $55. Oh, that's a different one, but that's pretty too. I think I like the greens though and the blues. And I just saw the sign that Tuesday is 10% off. Jackpot. Okay, you guys, we are back in my studio space and I have all of my goodies gathered here in front of me. That store was super cool. I am really glad that I decided to check it out. I feel like me sharing online and then even sharing in person has opened up for so many different people to talk to me about thrifting. It's really broadened my horizons on our community because while I was in there today, everybody heard me talking to myself because it was pretty quiet. And then more and more people started talking. And so that was fun. And talking to me. I really liked it because I learned something crazy. Did you see that cigarette lighter thing? I had no idea. I noticed that ponytail and she heard me talking about it. And after I stopped recording, she turned and she was like, well, you know, that's actually supposed to have a cigarette lighter on top of it. And she walked me over to the other one and pointed it out to me actually, and then showed me how to use it. And she was so sweet. And she was like, can you believe that? All that for cigarettes. And she's exactly right. And that's actually why I love thrifting and antiquing, because everything was made so grand for the tiniest of things. You know what I mean? Like even just setting a dirty knife on a table, like a knife rest. I got a knife rest a few weeks back. A knife rest, like they made the knife rest so intricate and detailed. And it's like, you were literally, it's just for setting a dirty knife on top of, and you wanted to make it so beautiful. And that's its only purpose, is to hold its knife. And that's its only purpose, is to hold your cigarettes and to light your cigarette and to take care of all the things that you need. So I told her, I was like, well, if you're going to do it in style, I guess. But, okay, that's enough of that. But the store was really cool and all the workers actually talked to me as well. So I'm going to get it out of the way. I'll start with the boring stuff because I did go out of my comfort zone with what I picked up today. First, I picked up, this brass trivet. It's a butterfly. It was $5. It still has its little prongs on the back, which is nice because it still stands. But with all of these little holes in it and stuff like that, it would be really pretty hanging on a wall, which I thought, ooh, I could stick that literally anywhere. Like this is so small and so pretty and like simple that you can, well, I guess it's not really simple, but it's one color, you know, one color, one texture, one idea, boom, you know, on the wall. So I was really glad to find this. I was excited as soon as I saw it from across the way. And then next, you saw me pick out both of these pretty tablecloths. This one is a rectangular one. It's got this kind of filigree detail and which also has a sheen with it as well. It's like a gray, a cool toned gray. I thought this would be really nice for an all silver table setting, actually. An all silver and all white sort of stuff, because I'd have silver napkin rings, or you could do it with silver ribbon that matched. My dishware is silver rimmed, and I have some pretty silver candle holders and some pretty silver platters that I thought, ooh, that would be so beautiful together. I don't have any gray table linens, like napkins, but I do have some white ones that I think would be pretty. It's like a white with a little lace detail at the bottom that I also found while antiquing. That's another thing I'll say about this store. Like, it wasn't the cheapest of prices. Like, it's not Goodwill prices, but it is the upscale version of a Goodwill or the Caring Place. I have to take you to the Caring Place one day because when I went there the other day, I was blown away. It's huge. And this place was large. I think it was an old house. I'd like to get the history of the building. I like even hearing that. But here's this white one. There you go. You can kind of see the satin sheen on it. And there's that poinsettia. You can kind of see them softly kind of throughout. They do have little, like, hollies, I guess. Well, like the little balls in the middle of them. Let me see if I can get you a better view. Oh, that was the inside. Isn't that so pretty? I thought it would be really nice for any sort of occasion. Now, you're going to have to be mindful about what you serve on this, because with it being white, I think you could probably bleach it, but, you know, that one's probably not going to get used as much as the gray would, which is why I picked up the gray, because I do like to use my items. Oh, and I forgot to mention, this one was oval shaped, so I believe one of these was 15 and one of these was 10. This white one was the one that was 10. And we have an oval dining room table That was actually my childhood table that I grew up with. And my son, I'm pretty sure, is sitting downstairs right now doing homework at it the same way that me and my brothers did. Hold on, I need a sip of my wine before I show you this one. Because this one is actually hilarious and I had to pick it up. And honorable mention, I picked up these glasses, a set of 4 from Goodwill. I'm down to 3, one already broke. I told you in the last vlog, we break glasses all the time. Okay, so here it is. I picked up the silver greyhound. I did. Oh my gosh, I love it. It is hilarious. And everybody, all the workers that worked there were so glad I grabbed it. It was $22. It's got a felt bottom with some cat hair on it, which kind of speaks to its age and its wear, but it's so shiny. It's decently heavy. Trying to get it in focus for you. There we go. It's so slender. It really does look like a greyhound. I wasn't going to get this, but I just thought, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. And I showed my kids it. And both of them want it in their rooms. I can't believe they're stealing it from me, but I'm not going to let them steal these other ones. But this I thought was hilarious. Such a conversation piece. Good quality. This is the sort of stuff that I want in my house, so I'm glad I grabbed it. Okay, next, I picked up these geese. Are these not so cool? So they are wooden. I don't know if they're hand carved. I'm assuming that they are, but they look hand painted. They're not perfect by any means. And I don't think they're the exact same. So I think they're a little bit opposite. So where's the front of them? Yeah, there we go. They kind of go together. And they're like little friends. And they were so like reasonably priced. So $12 each. They've got little red eyes. My little son said that they were scary. And then I like that they have a little bit of lipstick on. But they're really cool. And I thought to myself, you know what? These make me so happy to see. Like every time I passed them, I giggled. And I was like, if I'm laughing at them and they bring me that much joy, then why not get them? And they look so good underneath my TV. That sounds so dumb, but I have them on top of books, like next to each other. And I know for a fact every single person that comes over to my house is going to be like, those are so cool. Those are so funny. Where did you get them? And that's what I like. I like to be able to talk about my goodies without me prompting it. So if I can pick up a piece that's interesting enough to prompt those conversations, I'd like to do that because I think they're so funny. Really happy with these two. Oh, this one's got more lipstick than the other one. But I didn't see any sort of artist signature at the bottom of either of these. So I'm not sure where or when they got these or where or when these were made. But But one of the women that worked there, she saw me getting these and I was talking about them to the person that was checking me out. And she said from across the room, she was doing something else, moving furniture even. And she was like, the geese? You're getting the geese? And I was like, yeah. I am getting the funny little geese. The hand-carved wooden geese. I got them. And they will forever have a home with me. And then 2 more things I got for my walls. I picked up these wall sconces. So Tuesday, everything was 10% off. You saw me show you that sign. And these were $15 each. They are so heavy. They have the hanging mechanism on the back of each of them. So that's nice. And I think we're going to put these in above my couch. So I have a big clock in the middle of my couch, like hanging above my couch. And then I thought these would be really pretty on either side. And I've held them up and like kind of eyeballed it. And I was like, oh, that's so nice because I have a lot of brass on the other side of the living room. And putting these on that wall will really bring that color and that pop to the other side, which is what that wall actually needs. So really glad I picked these up. And $30 for the pair. What a great deal. Just to kind of balance out the silliness of the geese because they're going in the same room. And then last but not least, I picked up this beautiful painting. Oh, it's so big. But I believe that this is an acrylic painting, so it is hand painted. You can see all of the brush strokes and where it's raised and stuff like that. a gorgeous, gorgeous frame. So it is a wooden frame, and this is painted gold, or gilded, I guess. Wait, is that what gilded is? Or is gilded like actual gold on top of wood? Either way, it has this black velvet trimming, which is really pretty because with all of these deep greens and stuff, I put it in our bedroom where the walls are an olive green, and it's got this beautiful black velvet trimming along. It's not a matting, but it's a part of the frame. And it is really nice because we have a little white chair, and then we have a dark olive green velvet ottoman. So it kind of ties in that texture as well. And because it's a dark green and this is a darker painting, they really play well off of each other and kind of draw your eye back and forth, which is nice. It was $30, and it did come with a way to hang it. And then I don't know if this is the artist's signature or not. Or maybe this says January 1981. Maybe that's when it was painted. And this says Frederick's 14. And that Frederick's 14, this says Frederick's 18. Maybe this is when it was made. I don't really know exactly, but you can tell this is canvas. And it's pretty large, so I'm pretty sure this is about 18 inches height, and then maybe 15 or 14 inches in width. But it's really, really pretty. I was so glad to grab this one. I absolutely love it. And that was everything I got from Second Helping, and I really enjoyed my experience at that shop. I'm going to be back. So this place wouldn't necessarily be like a reseller's dream because not everything is like super duper low price, but you could still make a profit. Now, I am not in the business of selling my stuff yet because I've mentioned in the past I'm still filling up my home, and I have a different career. This is just kind of for funsies at the moment, but you could still make a decent profit on some of this stuff. Like the geese, $12 each. You could probably upprice those. These brass sconces, you could really get more than just $15 out of them. Like you could probably do $45 each pretty easily because of the weight of them. But I hope you enjoyed coming along with me to Second Helping because I know that I was blown away by the shop. The quality of the pictures, the quality of the merchandise, the quality of the staff. Really, really enjoyed myself. So thank you for coming along with me for another vlog, for another week of thrifting. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you saw in this video that you really liked. Let me know what you think about my geese and my greyhound. But I will see you next Monday for another vlog. Peace.